Hi everyone, today's video will be doing a LIRR line railroad tier list for all the branches. Um, so we have a total of 11 branches. Um, City Terminal Zone will be quite special because it's actually more than, like technically it's the main line and the Atlantic branch combined. Besides that, other are just branches. Um, So I have taken all of these lines except for the Montauk branch. Montauk branch I have never taken before. The Ronkonkoma branch I never taken before east of Ronkonkoma. So from Ronkonkoma to Greenport I never taken before. Other branches I've taken the entire line. So yeah, um, so I have some experience taking most of these lines. Um, yeah, and I'm gonna go based on my experience to rank these branches. So if you have different ideas or you have more experience, you can tell me in the comments. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the Babylon branch over here because the Montauk branch is the one that I'm most unfamiliar. I'm gonna leave it for the last one. So the Babylon branch, I've taken a few times. I remember the mainline project where we detoured to Babylon to go into the city. Yeah, that was a few years ago, but I know it has a lot of express service. It's really heavily used, and yeah, so I'm going to. I think the Babylon branch will go into the S tier, either A or S. I think it's going to go into the S tier. Yeah. Um, for the frequency, the um, frequent is really frequent, and I think it deserves that spot. Okay. So for the next one, Long Beach branch. Okay, Long Beach branch. Um, how would I say about this? I've been to Long Beach a few times. I know, like, the only complaint would be like the part from Island Park to Long Beach. That part is like super slow and it is a single track. Yeah. Besides that, the line is pretty decent. Yeah. I think I know the frequency is not super high, like the Babylon branch, like Babylon or Oklahoma branch, but I think it's like hourly service. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, it's hourly service. So I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Yeah, but like that last section is pretty slow. That's pretty much the only complaint I have. Okay, the next one will be the Ronkonkoma branch. Like I just said, I never taken it east of Ronkonkoma, but the electrified section I have taken before. Um, in fact, I would detour down to Ronkonkoma to use the Ronkonkoma branch instead of my home Port Jefferson branch. And I think it's pretty decent. Um, so I'm gonna put it in the A. I think A or B. Yeah, like east of Ronkonkoma is pretty. It's not that frequent, so that kind of loses some points. Um, okay, I'm gonna put it in the B tier because like I cannot just consider the electrified section. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Okay, Port Jefferson branch, which is my home branch. I'm gonna put in the C tier. So why in the C tier? I know like west of Huntington, the service is pretty good. It's like half an hour service. Um, and some during rush hours like super close together. But like east of Huntington, the service is really infrequent, especially during the weekends when I have to go to the city and like it's really hard to catch um like 2 hour or 90 like about 90 minute or 2 hour frequencies. So you really need to like schedule time to go there to catch the train. Yeah. Okay. Next one is city terminal. So city terminal, I think we're going to the A tier. So I know like from the main line is pretty frequent, like from Jamaica to Penn to Grand Central, like all like trains can come really frequent. But for the Atlantic part, it's not that frequent, and that's where it loses some points. So I'm gonna put in an A here. Like if Atlantic terminal service is more frequent, it will probably go into the S tier. Okay. The next one is the Oyster Bay branch. The Oyster Bay branch, I would put it in the, let's put it in the B tier. Yeah. Um, okay. So Oyster Bay branch, I think is slightly better than the Port Jefferson branch and other diesel branches because um like service just goes to Jamaica, and Jamaica is a big hub with a lot of service to everywhere. So if it goes to if it goes there, it will be really it will be really convenient to transfer to other lines to other places. Like Oyster Bay branch, it goes direct. It terminates at Jamaica, but like Port Jeff, only like during the rush hour, there's some trains going to Jamaica. Other time it's to Huntington. Yeah. Okay. Far Rockaway branch. I think also I'm gonna put in the B tier. Yeah, it's just um nothing too not too bad and like nothing super good. Like just in the middle. I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Um, I don't take it a lot. I use the subway to go to the Rockaways usually, so um, I don't really use it a lot. But when I use it for a few times, it was pretty good. Okay, West Hampstead branch. I know this one is one that a lot of people say that is like I even saw people say it should be abandoned, but I don't think it's that bad. Like I know it's least used, but um, and the frequency is not that great compared to other electric branches. Like, but I think it could go into the. I will argue for B or C. Maybe it will go into the C tier. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not that good as the Long Beach and Far Rockaway maybe, but and it's not used that much. But I just took it once, like a few weeks ago, and there was no delays, and it was okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Um, like below the average, but like as good as the Paul Jefferson branch. Like these two are like in the same level, I think. Okay, Paul Washington branch. Paul Washington branch, I would probably put in the A tier. Yeah, A tier. So Washington branch, I think my experience with it is just when I'm going to Flushing or going a few times when I go to Port Washington, just like a 2 or 3 times. Um, I think it's not that frequent as the Babylon branch because like um, the Port Washington branch is I think in the rush hour it's like half hour service. If I'm not remember wrong. Um, and I know like the express service will just skip all the stops to Great Neck and then go local. local train will terminate at Great Neck and make all stops. Like the express will maybe also um, stop at Woodside, but then it will just skip all stops. Let me see. Um, yeah, it's about a half-hour service. Yeah, so I'm gonna put in the A tier. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put in the A tier. Yeah, I think A tier is about maybe not as bad as the Long Beach, and like Long Beach is like hourly service. So yeah, I'm gonna put in the A tier. Okay, the next one is Hempstead branch. Hempstead branch is another, I think it could go into the A tier. The only thing that is not that great about the Hempstead branch is the single track section east of Garden City to Hempstead. Like that section is a single track and it's kind of slow. Besides that, I don't really have any complaints about this branch. So it's gonna go into the A tier. Okay, Montauk branch. One that is super hard for me to decide because like I never taken it before. I'm gonna put in the B tier. Here's why. So Montauk branch, I've never taken it before, but from what I from the schedules, we can know like it's not really frequent service, but like if it's during the summer, there's a lot of people going out there to the Hamptons. So I'm gonna put in the B tier. Like the service is not that frequent, but um, I don't know how reliable it is. I heard about like there's like a connection from Montauk to Spionk, that connection. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Maybe because I don't think it's is it as bad as Port Jefferson and West. Maybe it's as bad, but like because I don't really have experience about it. So I'm gonna put it in the middle. So like if anyone um, lives on the Montauk branch or um, has taken it before, you can leave your experience in the comments. Yeah, and that's all the 11 branches. So yeah, like if you have any your own experience or ideas about these 11 branches, you can tell me in the comments. Um, and I think these kind of things it changes over time. When I take a branch more, I will have more experience about it, and it will change my mind about it. But like because most of these branches I never experienced a delay on it, so um, or external delay or anything bad. So like I just like everything I said is according to my own experience. Okay, so yeah, that's the video. Um, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Ton of great content on this channel. Um, yeah, and thanks for watching and see you in my next video.